Oh, hi everyone. My name's Claire, not Crystal, and I'm currently having a bit more of a break than usual because that's when I like to have a break over the Christmas period. But if you're watching this, I'd imagine I've released it sometime around, well, probably New Year's Day actually, or even maybe Hogmanay, I don't know. That's New Year's Eve for those of you that aren't Scottish because we call it Hogmanay. So yeah, Happy New Year. And so like I said, I'm actually filming this on the 29th of December because I'm taking advantage of the Leo moon because that's when I've always got the most energy. So let's get into this for the New Earth weekly ascension. So, like I said, I do this for real time, but it's timeless. So these can all sort of happen for, oh yeah, I'll use them. These can happen at any point. But like I always like to say, the astrology is real time at least. Um, so I go Tuesday to Tuesday. So Tuesday's my Monday. So this is how these run. So this is from the 2nd of January, which is Virgo moon all day. And then, so I'll just quickly go through that actually. So, oh, if you're new, everything I do is to help twin flames. So your divine feminine energy, your divine masculine for you and within a connection. And also my birthday numbers add up to the Four of Wands, the twin flame union card. So I'm here to usher in the unions at this time on the planet. And when I started the video that I've done today, I actually looked at 1804, which is my actual birthday. So I knew they were telling me something about unions that are coming in, which with what I picked up with, like, I picked up on a lot of heartbreak, a lot of dark night of soul energy, a lot of masculines are in healing right now, which makes perfect sense to me because we've only just went into the depths of winter when it was the winter solstice. So as much as some people might not want to hear this brutal truth, some divine masculines may have only just went under, like into that real depths of the darkness, and they're going to be healing throughout the winter and probably that come to life more towards the spring, maybe even summer, depending on how long they've been in it. But there are masculines that have been in it since like since like this time last year or longer, or so it's just different for different people. So, and either when I'm saying that, either you are the masculine or this is your masculine. So regardless of your gender. So what have we got as an overall theme, seeing as it's Year of the Dragon? I've not got many of the dragon cards here. I don't know where the rest are, but the right one will come out. So what have we got? That is one of my goals, is to tidy this desk. I'll maybe get it done over the next couple of days. But well, depends. It's not very fun, is it? Maybe if I put some music on. I need to make things fun to do it. So I feel with me saying that, even part of the channeling, I feel this masculine collective of waves that I'm going to pick up on wanting to bring back the fun and the connection when they do come back to life after a lot of pain, because I've just been laid down to the um the 10 of Swords, which is the 10 of air. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, expect things to get better, now recovering from an addiction. That's really strong today. What's behind it? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune's on your side. And did you see that surprised me? It was behind the card. So something suddenly is going to move forward after a painful ending. And I really do feel there is a lot of people that are recovering from addictions, whether it's like, being in a toxic karmic situation, whether it be romantic or surrounded by friends that are, I don't know, dragging you down, I feel like, or family for some people, or work situations, overwork. It's something that's different for different people. But look at all this blue. Silver dragon and dark blue galactic dragon illuminates your potential with higher light, access untapped resources, look into your soul, see higher possibilities, helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. So that could be so we ain't playing. The light being talked about, we ain't playing when it gets into, yeah, right, slap bang into the new year. It's like, it's the Year of the Dragon, bitch, and it's go time. Sorry for calling you bitch, it just came out of my mouth. But it's like, it's meaning like, yeah, it's go time, it's show time. It feels like that energy is coming in. Because remember, dragon energy is about clearing energy. So we're being told to have faith, no matter where you're at. It's 22, been drawn to 22 earlier in the other one I was filming. 22 is a master builder number. It's an important degree in my chart as well. But yeah, I really do feel it's about having faith at this time, that everyone's working out as it should. So I'm scratching my nose. That's when the loved ones of spirit are coming in. Yeah, and with saying that, let's just shuffle these. So what is because like I said, this might, in fact, not might be, this will be a shorter one because I'm going along for my tea at my mum and dad's, and I just thought I'll do, like I said, I'll just do this now while I've got the energy, because I'm going to film some tomorrow, but I've got a lot of energy right now, so I'm using it while I've got it, and then I can, you see what I mean? It's method behind the madness, because if I just use the energy that I've got now in the wheel moon, then it means that I can really chill out after that, because I really need to, because actually literally around the time of this week, that's when I've got less energy. So what have we got then? Give me one for the feminine energy, and remember, if you're the divine feminine, this can be the divine masculine's feelings as well, and when I do the divine masculine, that can be your divine masculine side of your divine feminine, you know what I mean saying? So divine feminine, we have expressed love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So I feel there's some sort of gifts exchanging here. So I'm just wondering, I feel like that might be, right, for the select few twin flames that have maybe come in at some sort of reunion or the proper union, or, you know, like you're connecting in some sort of way. I feel that might be like belated Christmas gifts or something, or it doesn't even need to be Christmas, you know, it's just obviously because we're right out, but I feel it's like some sort of gifts that I can feel that feminines have like gathered for the masculines along the way, even if it's like little cute things, but it's something like that. So obviously that's not for everyone, but I can feel that that's definitely coming in there. And the masculine, it can be, because that can be the gift of time as well, like giving each other the gift of making space for each other in your lives. But it was something about literal gifts as well. Love who you are, and that's what masculine's into here. And look, it's an 8, and it's an 8 year. There might be something significant about the 8th of January too, which is actually the end of towards the end of this week as I'm filming this for, because that would be Monday, and I film this for the 2nd to the 8th. So there might be something about the Monday there. You're divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So that's beautiful. That is a divine masculine energy. Either already stepped into knowing that you deserve to receive the gifts that your feminine has for you. That's hilarious. Whether it's literal, or it could be the gifts of sharing the wisdom that, you know, the healing that the feminine has, or the insight or the clarity that the masculine needs on their awakening. Because again, it is scary and it's weird, and the feminine has a lot of knowledge about this, and the masculines know that, you see, but the masculines are kept away from feminines while they heal. The heart of the matter, there is more going on than meets the eye. That's beautiful. It's a 22 again, so the 22 is a strong number right now. So there's more going on than meets the eye. So again, I feel this is about not judging your twin, and knowing that, like, when things are going slowly, they're going slow for a reason. Oh, of course, yeah, we just came out of the Mercury retrograde, as you'll be watching this too. So the Mercury went direct on the 1st of January there, which is interesting. I know I keep saying it, but I keep laughing, thinking that's when, yeah, because Mercury retrograde can be when we make mistakes, but it's never, it's, you know, it's a divine mistake, but literally somebody could be hooking up with an ex, a karmic ex or something, on a Hogmanay, thinking it's a good idea, and then you wake up on New Year's Day and you're like, what the fuck have I done? Like, yeah, I didn't want this. Because then you come to your senses. So I've gave out the warning plenty, so hopefully, well, some people still do it, but, and of course you could be, you know, you could be waking up the right person on New Year's Day as well, because it's helped you have a different perspective on things. So you just never know. So these are my new cards. I treat myself to. I've wanted them for years, so I'm quite excited. So what have we got for? Now I'm intrigued to see if the same, what came out when I done it. You'll be able to tell by my reaction. But there's quite a lot of these cards are the ones of my power animals that I'm really connected to. The jaguar. Is that about to go? Looks like a song was about to go. the jaguar, and the wolf. It was just basically my main power animals. I just looked at the wolf when I said that. So what have we got for the feminine energy for this week? Who's working with the feminine? Oh, buffalo calf women, yeah, because that's what was I work very closely with buffalo calf women, and it shows the way I talk about money and abundance and everything. Because this is this is quite funny. But I've said it before, but I read it whenever I read it, I laugh. Buffalo calf women is about, just generally like, the two men that see her, and one is desiring and reaches out to touch the buffalo calf woman, and well, they find out the hard way, put it that way. Karma comes for that man. And then the other man has respect, and why am I hearing the word reverence? That is the right word. I just want to Google that though. Reverence. And the grace came to me earlier because it was on the Liam Lewis Capaldi, whatever it is. Lewis Capaldi, isn't it? Reverence. Deep respect for someone or something. Yeah. Every time I check, it's always right because they're telling me, but I still want to check for my conscious mind. So again, the conscience of the masculine is doubting what they already know. But yeah, what I found interesting about that is, you could see that as with white buffalo calf women, that is like a divine feminine, like that is like a distorted karmic masculine that approaches the feminine in a disrespectful way, right? And they get burned and they go through, the darkness for not respecting the divine feminine. And then the divine masculine is the one that has the deep respect and reverence and honors and, takes care and protects the divine feminine. So you could see that as two different people. You could see that as a karmic partner and then a divine masculine. But another perspective on this is that I do truly believe that can be the same masculine. That could be somebody that before they wake up, and they don't know what this connection is all about, and they just basically, for whatever reasons, like they don't treat you in the way that you respect, and then they learn, well, through spiritual awakening and dark night of soul, like what this connection actually means to them, because that's what a lot of you are going through right now. That'll be why they're getting me to say it. This card's going to come out now that I'm channeling all this. But then it's like they have that come to Jesus moment, forgiving themselves, learning what this connection is really all about, and then they get to have a second chance at being the one that sees the divine feminine with deep respect. So I just wanted to sort of give that a spin on it. But yeah, but anyway, that's why I'm here to teach that energy about not being too greedy and being respectful and humble, and anyway, so you see, that's with me being a 8 life path, I'm probably going to be really quite unique and different to a lot of other, because it is about money. Like 8 is about power, money, abundance. That's another way to look at it. So you could be too greedy or that, or you could misuse your power. But the way that I look at all of that is that I'm here to empower people to be abundant, to be happy, and it not to be all about the money, but in approaching things from that grateful way, in that grateful, humble way, you will attract money in the right way. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and love, all of it. So the right connection. What have we got for the feminine? It's not that card, but it's on the bottom. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm just letting the Holy Spirit literally move through me. My eyes have filled up. I knew it. They just do that I say it's like they do it to back me up. But when you've got the eye to see, they're talking through me. But because a lot of people don't understand what that means, and they can be like, oh, Claire's just saying this. That was all flowing through me because I do embody this energy every day. And that's what upsets me about the world. That's so beautiful. That's so that I read it. But so you got my version and now I'll read the actual version. So yeah, the divine feminine this week is in this energy. Honor your light. Vira Kocha, I'll read it though. 43. And so somebody could be 43 or 44, or these ages might be important when you reach them. I'm a wee while off from that, but white buffalo calf woman, hopeful heart, see her sign. That might be the I just knew it though. I knew it when they were making me say it, because they're making me say it for a reason. But thank you for having my back. Right, so this is for the divine feminine, but this can also be for, well, this is also for the divine masculine's more feminine, receptive side, which they're stepping into a lot of their feelings, your feelings. And I'm just going to do one for the divine masculine. I'm going to end this because these cards are powerful and I'm hungry. See, someone's hungry for it. So someone's hungry for you. If they've not appeared, they're hungry for you, and they'll appear in divine time. Oh, is this the last one? That always feels important when it's the last one. These are the last two cards. Yeah, that always means something. So, and I did shuffle because I pulled them out for myself when I got them. Someone's at the end of, someone connected to this, either you as a divine masculine or your divine masculine is coming to the end of their period of darkness. Now, this isn't for everyone. Some people, like I explained, they're going to be in it a while longer, but yeah, that's a special message for someone there. And so that makes sense because we're approaching the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th. So it does feel like some lessons are completing. Because again, it's like I always say, like as lovely and romantic it is that people come to you in a Harry when can't get the words out. Someone's not going to be able to get the words out. Maybe that is, I'm channeling the energy of that, someone that happens to, but you know, although as lovely as when it happens in the films is what I'm trying to say, like someone rushes to you and they realizes they love you at New Year's Eve or Christmas Day or something, it's a lot of pressure, isn't it? And when someone's in a dark place, it doesn't all get wrapped up neatly in a bow at the end of the year so you can move in the year with a fresh start. It's not always like that. Like that's why I like to go by the moons and the full moons. So the full moon in Cancer that we just had right after Christmas was a complete, I felt the completion for me, and I felt my energy lift after it. And like literally yesterday, just felt moody. That's what I called that video, the moody blues. I felt the kind of somber energy in a lot of people. And then look, today I'm just like bright as a button, real moon, but I always go with the moon signs. So it's quite good to watch where I'm at. I'm like literally going with the moon. Like I don't put it on, I literally just do embody it. It's so weird, but it makes sense, I feel, as a channel. But anyway, you're a light bearer. Your sole purpose is to redress the presence of darkness on this planet, and that is what the feminine's here to do, through shining the light. And by the way, my name Claire means clarity and clear, obviously, but it's bright light as well. So just for anyone who didn't know that. If you're called Claire too, you are meant to do this in the ways that feel most uplifting to you. What brings brightness to your spirit? Do those things. How can you create a loving legacy to remind others of light? Leo moon right now is light too, is what I'm channeling it in. But if you're watching this for the second, we're in a Virgo moon, and then the third and the fourth Libra moon. The fifth is Libra moon, and then it's sexy Scorpio moon. So this is a sexy Scorpio moon weekend. We know how I feel about that. Sexual sacred unions. The fifth and the sixth is Scorpio moon. And Sunday, actually, the seventh is Scorpio moon. Then it's a little bit Sagittarius, but really Sagittarius moon is the eighth. That song saying save me, if you can hear that. So someone's like, save me, I feel the divine. The eighth is Sag moon. So right, okay, so which is brightness again. So again, this weekend coming, the 5th and the 6th could be a bit of a going under, a bit of a painful rebirth moment, and then coming out in the optimistic Sag moon on the Sunday, Monday. So not everyone will experience it like that, but some people will. Exploring and expressing the light in ways that remind others to seek the light is also a way to fulfill your divine destiny. Your light is powerful, use it. People around you, perhaps even you, can sometimes get caught up in the troubles of the world and forget to focus on the light and their own creative power. Gently but persistently remind yourself and others to ask for divine help. This can be done according to each individual's belief system. Prayers will be answered. Focus on the light at specific moments during each day. Place sacred objects in your line of vision so you see them. Remember the light often. You're a light worker, a light bearer, and one who's divinely designed to receive and transmit light for the benefit of humankind and Mother Earth. And that's really perfect with what I said at the start of this video and the other one I recorded is, although I'm having a break, it's like, I'm that, and I'm meant to be sharing healing with people that are in a dark place. So it's like, and it would be a waste of it if I didn't actually do that when I had the energy, you know, and then go back into healing and having a break and stuff. You have more influence in situations to bring about divine conclusions than you may realise. Don't be afraid to use your light in all ways possible. Beautiful. And now I'm going to read the White Buffalo Calf Woman. I might not read all of it, but have hope, for you're pure of heart, and White Buffalo Calf Woman appears as the divine sign of rebirth and harmony. She is the wayshower who lives as one with Great Spirit. She teaches the practices that will free and empower us all. She heralds the birth of the divine upon a new earth. And that's why you see, I've been talking about the new earth for a long, long time before it was popular, basically. And only people that have been on my radar the last nearly 10 years, it's 9 years in the summer, will know that. You're held in her heart and you will recognise her beautiful grace of spirit in your own. This oracle signifies hope and reunion after a challenging or dark time. So how beautiful is that when I've just said about, you know, if your union hasn't come yet, which is a lot of people, that's, I don't know what I was going to say there. That sounded like I was about to burst into, I don't know, a different language or something. I might have been. See, that could have been a past life or something. It did sound like that. 21 is the world coming full circle, karmic lessons complete, and that's kind of what this is saying. There will be harmony and a coming together in a sacred purpose after putting pain and conflict behind you. This is absolutely talking about some unions. A birth of something pure and true shall happen under the auspices of spirit. Forgive yourself and others and lay claim to the purity of goodwill that is your heart's true nature. I just done a mini shorts healing for forgiveness. Spiritual blessing is bestowed. Your actions are in accord with heaven. Complete release and renewal shall take place. The good and true will triumph in the end. Have faith, for your prayers have been answered. I've showed the have faith card tonight as well. So, right, so White Buffalo Calf Woman is an oracle. She arrives to teach people how to communicate with Great Spirit and how to perform sacred ceremony to create peace. So you can see how that is what I'm doing, hopefully, when I'm on here all the time. She's the promise of spiritual rebirth and the manifestation of divine blessing. She augurs peace and abundance, harmony, and the restoration of divine order and grace. The story, now this is what I mean about, so I love that this came out because, like, I relate it in my own way, and then this is the story. The story of her coming tells of two young men who witnessed her divine radiance. One watched with appropriate awe, whilst the other simply desired Buffalo Calf Woman's body and stretched his hand out to touch her. So do you see what I'm saying? His disrespect cost him his life, and as lightning struck him down, just as the correct recognition afforded the other man spiritual blessing. And that's what I meant by it. It's like, that could literally be in the same person. That could be if, like, a divine masculine shows a divine feminine disrespect, they won't get anywhere near them again until they go through that process and then come back and respect them. I'm quite fucking right, you know what I mean? I'm White Buffalo Calf Woman with a bit of Cali mixed in. White Buffalo Woman evokes the restoration. That's true. Like, I'm White Buffalo Calf Woman, and then Goddess Isis, don't fuck with me, Mary Magdalene. No, oh, lovely. I'm very soft and strong. So, White Buffalo Calf Woman evokes the restoration of the sacred. She demands respectful relationship with each other. Whether you like the person or agree with their various worldviews is irrelevant. She requires that we each assume our rightful place in the community, which means not discounting your talents nor trying to take place by force. And I said that as well. For those of us attempting to awaken higher values and closed hearts that are unwilling to shift from more self-serving ways, White Buffalo Calf Woman brings a message of divine justice. And I'm also connected to the Lady Portia and Saint Germain energy, which is also about divine justice. This is not about revenge or mean-spirited definition of karma and people getting what they deserve. For if one disconnected enough from the heart to be self-serving, then one is already in a living hell. And you see, that is why, so I love that this card came out to back up what I'm saying. This is why I always say, like, you know, some people are got so much ugliness in them that they can't believe people like me and the other two divine feminines, where it's like, look, I don't wish ill upon anybody. And people have been right horrible fuckers to me over the years and decades, let me tell you. But it's like, I know that when you treat other people like that, you literally are in your own living hell. So they've already got their karma. So there's no need to send negative energy back to people and all that. Like, really pray for them to forgive themselves and pray for them to find some kind of peace. You know what I mean? It's like, because it only comes back at you anyway. But anyway, The divine justice that white buffalo calf woman heralds is restorative and correcting power of the divine that always finds a way. If the divine needs to use an unlikely candidate to do that, then they will. Spirit is not limited to what we think is going to work. It is powerful in ways that are beyond human comprehension. It can enact divine law and elicit restoration, even when we wonder if it's fallen apart before our eyes, instead of giving up our fight. We're renewed with optimism and enthusiasm to embrace our journey with the greatest ally working alongside us. We find comfort knowing that Spirit is with us, not doing it for us, but neither turning away from us in our need. We feel a more peaceful trust in the ultimate success of our purpose, for no matter how many twists and turns the path takes, behind and in front of every unexpected obstacle, Spirit is present. Behind every at first unwanted adversary, through which we develop an important skill or deepen our unconditional reliance and trust in Spirit, the divine is there. For those of us that love the light and labour with great passion and perseverance, we need legitimate signs of hope to help us keep the faith and our progress, and trust the value of contribution, for the evidence of good works is not always seen straight away. Again, anybody that knows me well and you've been around a long time, you'll be able to see the synchronicities with what I teach all the time. That is, again, another key part of my astrology chart as well, is helping people believe in what they can't yet tangibly hold or see yet. That the spiritual world love us, because that's true manifestation, not the kind of weird way that other people teach it. Love us enough to send us saviours in the testament to just how closely we held in our known and divine heart. These divine beings help us when we're struggling to make transition to the next stage of our spiritual evolution, individually or collectively. Saviour beings, spiritual midwives, and that's what I am as well. I'm a soul midwife. The birthing mothers, protective fathers who are guiding the human collective into the spiritual maturity. White buffalo calf woman brings you the saving grace to progress spiritually and know in your heart and soul that you shall see the sacred restored to the rightful place of spiritual harmony between heaven and earth. Wow. I call for the spiritual assistance of divine dispensation through unconditional love, divine redemption and mercy for list your chosen names of people, places, communities, groups, or situations, causes, creatures that move your heart. For everyone upon earth to find peace and love, and for the divine unions to get their justice. Yes, and for the soul fam to have the healing that they need. Right, I was going to say we'll just leave it there, but let's pull a card for divine masculine. My mum's going to start being like, your tea's ready. But they were for divine feminine and divine masculine. Beauty, the way of the Navajo, and turquoise, changing woman. Oh, beautiful. So I'll give them a quick. Oh God, wow, one in shit. So the other one was 43 and 44, or was it 42 and 43? I think it was. And this is 1 and 2. So we've got 2 cards at the end and 2 cards at the beginning. See, divine masculine and feminine are, it's forming a circle. They're going to meet. That's how I'm taking that. Change is upon you. It is essential for your continued growth, and you do not need to feed it. As you allow for this change, remain steadfast in your inner spiritual connection, as this will give you courage, trust, peace, and reassurance. You will find ways to navigate the shift and improve this process. If you're thinking of making a change, you're encouraged to do so without trying to force it. Be open to do your part and to the best of your ability, but also tune in to the sense of divine timing. It's so current for divine masculines. And I mean, remember, this is for like next week, so how do I know? But I know because I can feel it. And there's a beautiful solution available. Do not place your faith in worry or stress. Allow life to unfold. So this is a strong message. As you allow, and it's funny that I just read them, but I read 2 and now I'm reading 1. They wanted me to do that because I think it makes more sense this way. So you might be needing to take a step back to take a step forward. As you relax and give yourself permission to rest in the vastness and beauty of nature, you'll become more receptive to the best way to handle things. Don't try to figure it out by force. So there's a lot about releasing control, divine masculines, because this is divine masculine's card, but divine feminine's masculine side as well. Let go and trust what is needed is coming to you at the perfect time in the perfect way. Your peaceful mind shall readily and accurately perceive all that you need to know. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And I'm ending it there. I hope this meant something to you. I hope that you're having a very, very happy start to your 2024 year of the dragon, the year of the 8. And I hope to be a supportive guide in my buffalo calf woman ways and all the other energies I'm connected to in the way that I've always been. But I'm just going to keep getting stronger and stronger and shine my bright light out there to help you in the dark, and those of you in the light that continue to stay in the light and do your thing too. And we'll get through all this shit together. See you later. Like, comment, subscribe, book a session if you need one. I'll be back to working with people one-to-one and the Zooms, probably from I would say I would probably say the week of the Aries moon. I would say the 16th of January is when I'm going to be back to working with people. But you can email if you need to get a session sooner for some kind of reason, then email and we can see what we can do. But that's going to be my feeling because it's after the new moon. See you later.